We're not borrowing that again. By the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering 10,000 pounds worth of check.
Morning. My mic is off then. Oh. Chat, it's Christmas Eve. Might not feel like it, but it is. It's the day before the man in red comes down the chimney and empties the sack. So yeah, I thought I'd do thought I would do a Prosecco. Oh, do you know what I'm having? I'm on the hard stuff. I'm on the Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea. Yeah, I got a little bit of cleaning up left to do. Not much, just running the vacuum around. I did a load of it last night. John, happy Christmas and New Year to you. Nicola as well. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope you enjoyed the money. Yeah, I'm going to be sorting out more payments shortly. So anyone that might have won an instant win and has got cash or has opted for a cash alternative from the live draw, after this pre-live I will be working through the process of sorting out some more payments as well. So if you're watching and I had someone reach out this morning, I was like, yeah, it's only me and Ray in. The rest of the staff are officially off until the 2nd of January, so like any physical prizes and stuff will be ordered in the new year. But any cash payments, me and Ray will intermittently, depending on how many IPAs and liqueurs and stuff we have, we'll intermittently probably jump on to sort out cash payments as and when we can. But also, we do want to enjoy ourselves. We want to have a bit of fun ourselves. Well, there's potential anyway in the new year when we look at sort of restructuring the site. Nothing will change in terms of what we do, other than there's a very high probability there will be auto payments. So yeah, that'd be handy. How you doing, Sophie? You good? Steamy, what's up? Nicola, Gaza, MG, Lisa. I'm also going to copy and paste Lisa's stuff so it goes across platform. If you're not in any of our communities, so whether that's Discord or Facebook, there's the links there. I just put them in, they'll appear above my head. Get yourselves in. But yeah, I thought I'd go live because I'll do a pre-live even because I didn't get loaded. Don't put your numbers in yet, chat, but it is a pre-live, so I will give you a chance to win some store credit. But yeah, we're going live probably about 2:15. Shouldn't take me long to do the entry list. If you're new here, all entry lists are pre-published on the website. There we go. Are all pre-published on the website. So I'll get that ready. That's done. Which means, comps close. We'll be closing at 2. I've only got 3, well, technically 2 entry lists to do because this has basically been given away early. So I'll get that done after this pre-live as well. And then it'll just be these 2 to get ready for the Christmas Eve draw. Yeah. So I just thought I'd do a pre-live. We'll talk through what's ending today. There's a bunch under quest ending because technically these will be the next lot to end, but there's only these 3 that are ending today at 2 o'clock. Obviously this ended sooner. Not doing too bad, Soph. Christmas has come that quick that I'm like Is it Christmas? I can only tell it's Christmas because the date is the 24th, which means it's Christmas Eve, which means tomorrow is the 25th, which means it's Christmas. Taylor, how we doing? Merry Xmas to you as well, dude. Anyone else? I miss Gemma, how we doing? Anthony, what's up? Coffee for my bean. Been at 2 a.m. since working. Damn. How you doing, Chris? You good? You enjoying the because I think your mum gave you the PS5, didn't she? Have you played it yet? I'm waiting until 12. Why until 12? For a beer. Right, okay. For a beer. Well, I got the hard stuff here. I got a Yorkshire tea, and then I've got my classic flipping thimble of squash. Gotta stay hydrated, chat. Stay hydrated. For the game today. The game, who's playing today? I'm so out of touch with sports these days now. So out of touch. Been too busy with work. Taylor, I am Welsh for my sins. So Comp City giveaways, we are based in Newport, South Wales. And as long as you're part of the UK, so if you're UK or Northern Ireland and you're over the age of 18, you can play our comps. Chicken pox. Do you know what? It's crazy. You take it for granted. You forget that exists. One of the dogs looks like they seshed. Oh, you'll have to share them either in the group chat or the into general chat. Pee cup, yeah. It's my cup of piss, Lisa. Although if my pee was that color, I'd be slightly worried. But yeah, I'm going to treat this like a regular pre-live. It's just much earlier because we're doing... I don't think we did I think the way it landed last year, I don't think we did a draw last year on Christmas Eve. But we thought we'd do something a bit extra. Today, chat, we're going to be finding a £10,000 tax-free cash winner. Now, I just checked the percentages on here. It is only just got to 20% sold. It's a guaranteed draw. It is ending today at 2 p.m. It's 49p to play. I'm providing, one, if you're a previous winner and you've had cash before, it's going to be so simple because we can just transfer the money straight to you once we've okayed it. Two, once, in terms of if you're a brand new winner and you win it, just fill in the claim form. It'll ask for ID, etc. It's really straightforward. Once that's submitted, we'll get payments sorted for you today as well. So, yeah, we're literally today we'll be making somebody £10,000 richer, so we're not going to be messing around with it. So just in case Gaza can't see, I assume he can see that, but Sophie couldn't tag you, that she's been told to contact a solicitor about the council, get them to write a short letter for 25 quid, and apparently council gets straight on the issue as they sugar honey iced tea themselves. Janet, how we doing? Also, this is crazy. Just a side note for this one, actually. So there was a lot less tickets in the pool, of course, because it's a first come, first serve. But this one here, so if anyone tuned into the last live draw and you still got your hair left, it was the longest ever draw we did because we were trying to find 5 winners for £1,000 cash. Now, this is technically the same comp, but on a much smaller scale, and it sold out. It was given away early, and it only went live on the 23rd. So yeah, crazy. But y'all didn't want £1,000 cash? To be fair, there was a pool of 50,000 tickets, but it was, I think only about 4,000 tickets were given away, or just over 4,000 tickets, I think. So that's why the live draw took so long on Thursday, because of the way that we do it. We just keep going, and I'll tell you how we pick our winners in a second, so you get a feel for it. But yeah, just crazy. Crazy. Yeah, we'll be drawing this today as well. You're out shopping today, Jade. I salute you. It's been nice knowing you. Good luck. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Steam you. Do you know what? I'm not a huge turkey fan, to be fair, unless it's cooked right, or you spend hours and hours on it where you've got to baste it, and yeah, turkey's not my. I prefer like beef, chicken, gammon around Christmas. Are they dead? Ray's been out already. Gotta pop the cribs later. Oh god, it might be worse for you. Why can't he pop now, Ray? I think you need to pop out now. Just go there and park up, just so you don't have to faff about with anything. Janet, I'm doing good, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Have a good Christmas. All about the carp, Scott. The carp. We're having Gavin absolutely hate turkey in our house. The last was so funny. Glad you guys were lubricated. Oh, it was funny, but it was long, chat, wasn't it? It was long. Ray was getting frustrated. I was getting frustrated. I was like, to the point where we were control F'ing to find it, just to get through it. But my therapist said I'll recover. To be fair, it was equally as frustrating as it was funny. But also, it was kind of nice to control F, because you saw, for those of you that watched, you saw why we don't use that feature. Because quite a few times it was because of the order number, it was bringing up multiple searches. So sometimes you won't always find the number you're looking for. So yeah, it was good to see that as well. But yeah. It won't be happening on this one, chat, because you all got involved. It sold out early. Well, I say sold out. It was free, so it was given away early, which means the moment that the 5 times that I press the generate button on RNG, so random number generator, we're gonna find 5 winners. It's gonna be beautiful. This one, however, I'm not sure. Hopefully, the good thing about this though, it'll be 1 winner for 10 grand cash instead of trying to find 5. And obviously, I'll just keep spinning. I'll keep hitting generate until we land on a winner. Ashley, yeah, I had to control F. Go if you weren't tuned into Thursday's live draw, you'll see why we had to use control F. It was redonkulous. Oi, JC boy. It was hilarious, yeah, it was. And I went off partway through stream to go grab another beer. I'd had 2 Devals, which if anyone don't know what they are, they're 8.5%. I think I needed them. And then I had a neck oil as a little intermission, because that's how long. Well, put it this way, chat. Our live draws aren't the shortest anyway. So if you're new here and you want a wham bam thank you ma'am like live draw, you're not going to get it here. At the end of the day, we like to interact with our community. We explain everything in due course of how things work, and we answer questions as we go along. So sometimes a live draw can depend on how chat goes and what questions we get asked or what topics we get on. But general rule of thumb is our live draws are around an hour, just under an hour, and that's even if we're finding 12 winners and stuff like that. We contain it to about an hour. Thursday, it was 2 hours and 20, I think it was. Yeah, we go live at 9. I think I stopped the stream. I want to say at 20 past 11. So I ended up feeling like Neo. I haven't got sunglasses here. I got my Elton Johns actually. So I ended up feeling like Neo at one point. I was just like that, just like looking at this code because I was scrolling up and down. I'll show you in a sec. In fact, I've got the entry list open here, so I'll show you what I was doing because we go through the process of how it works. But yeah, it was Monday, wasn't it? It was Monday. I've lost my days. It's because we're doing a live earlier. But you're right, John. It was Monday. I'll just say the last live draw. Yeah, it was painful, but it was painfully funny as well. It was funny. Oh, he's giving in. He's getting the beers out already. Right. Well, chat, just so you get a feel for who we are, what we are, etc. I'll go through the introductions as always. Got quite a fair few. I wasn't expecting this many watchers on Christmas Eve, so thank you for... not quite. I'm getting there. Maybe some more alcohol later might help. Hopefully does. We shall see. Did I miss anything? Definitely 2 weeks ago. Nice. Celebrates Christmas today, and a Christmas traditional meal is carp. I always say it's magic carp. I didn't know they did it a day early. That's cool. For when she had them, sure with 8 now. Oh yeah, I remember having chicken pox, but I didn't have many, and they didn't last long. So I think I was quite lucky. There was nothing up with the link, Chris. It was just literally Ray had put, when posting it, Ray had put the legendary tech bundle. So there was nothing wrong with the link. And then the second link was straight to the 10k. But what my comment was is it made you click it. You clicked it and realised it was incorrect. But it's still for a £10,000 legendary tech, or just over £10,000 legendary tech bundle. There was nothing wrong with it other than Ray was an autopilot when he popped up about the 10k comp, but he did reply to you after with the correct link. But the beauty of it is oh, I'm on the wrong link. You could just back out of this comp and it brings you back to the home, or when you're in a comp anyway, on your phone, you just tap the Comp City giveaways and boosh. So Ray may have done it purposely. I'm just going to say maybe he did to get you on the website. Maybe it made people buy some tickets for the tech bundle. Who knows? Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Just thing issues. Oh, I won't be drinking before the live draw. I'll drink after it. Meeting some friends in Killeen for a bit first. Yeah, sometimes we have done that in the past, mind. We'll put a link to something else, or we've rickrolled people. We've sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally, but sometimes intentionally done typos in things because it gets people talking on posts and stuff. So yeah, method in the madness sometimes. Sometimes it is just human error and autopilot. It's amazing, isn't it, dope? It is good. So chat, yeah, I'm going to go through the introduction. So if I'm new to your screen and you don't know what we're about, because I know there's been a lot of word of mouth lately, and I know probably after yesterday, so myself and Chris yesterday dropped off a legendary tech bundle to Victoria. She won with one ticket, 79 pence, so she basically won what's in this with one ticket. And I know, like, her family, she's probably talking about to family and friends about us now, because we, as I say, we delivered the rest of it. It wasn't all of the tech bundle because we'd already ordered, like, her desk, the TV, so 65-inch TV. Didn't want to put that in the truck, so that was delivered. Her desk, but we took everything else to her yesterday, and even made a little detour. We had David, who won a Switch 2 instantly. Technically sort of in before I cut off, and we popped to Blackpool I think it was, just outside Droitwich. Argos picked one up and then went and hand delivered it. Although there was a bit I forgot to update on the stories. He'd given us the wrong number. I think he'd given us an old number that I was texting, and on the off chance we turned up at the house anyway, because he'd submitted his claim form, so I had his details to drop it off. No one there. Me and Chris are part way home, and then and if anyone knows Forest of Dean to Newport, there's a few black spots for signal in terms of like zero signal. There may as well be a Faraday cage in certain areas. And Ray's like, oh, what's he on about? I was like, oh, I said he's giving me the wrong number on his form, so I've just been texting the number that he gave on that one. But anyway, his mother-in-law managed to get back home, so we turned back round and dropped it off. So he was united with his prize, which was good. But yeah, chat. Rambling, but it's also, as I say, this cup of tea's kicking in there. It feels nice. So yeah, if we're new to your screen, chat, Comp City giveaways, if you haven't guessed already. How we doing, Amy? You good? We are a competition website. Now, we are based in Newport, South Wales. Like I said earlier, if you're UK or Northern Ireland and you're over the age of 18, you can play our competitions. Now, every single comp on the website has a guaranteed draw. There are no extensions, there are no rollovers. These three are ending today, and I'll go through them in a moment, but every single prize will always tell you like when comps are ending, etc. on the cards. They're guaranteed regardless of if they sell out or not. We've done this since day one. And how do you enter a competition, chat? I'm going to use the 10 grand for Christmas Eve comp as an example because it is ending today. Now, you select 10 minutes, so you find a competition basically you want to enter in for, of course. I'm going to use this as an example. You enter in how many tickets you want to play for, go through the checkout process, complete your payment. Once that's done, you'll be met with a thank you for your order page, which will outline obviously what you spent on that order, what tickets the website's randomly allocated to you, and then that's your order complete. if you're entering an instant win competition, so all instant win competitions that are listed on the site have what we call an instant win table, which is updated in real time. So we'll use Hazel as an example. Hazel would have gone through the checkout process, completed payment, and was lucky enough to have ticket number 10,700 in her basket, and we owed her £100 cash. The beauty of these instant win tables is that the names, so they would be, Nicola was in chat, wasn't she? There we go. So I can skip to Nicola because she had the same experience. She checked out, she had 61,300 in her basket, and it was £100 cash that she bagged. So her name goes here instantly. However, on that thank you for your order page, it'll outline what you've won with what ticket number. It'll actually say that you've won an instant win. But if you're a bit like me and you kind of skip past the order page, don't panic, because, well, thank you for your order page, because we will send out a follow-up email confirming you've bagged an instant win and with what ticket number as well. And then it'll have its claim form and stuff attached for you as well. But nice and simple in terms of how that works. In terms of picking our live draw winners, which can be painful when you're using an entry list like this that had 50,000 tickets and only gave like 4,000 away, is our entry lists are currently pre-published. So every single time that we go live, there's always going to be an entry list live for you, or entry list, depending on how, you know, if there's 12 comps, there'll be 12 entry lists. If there's 10 comps, there'll be 10 entry lists. And as I say, when the reason that comps close a time before we go live is it gives me a chance to get the entry list on the website for you. This is what they look like. So an entry list will show you what we're drawing for. Total amount of tickets, in this case, not being sold but should have been given away, was up to 50,000, and the cost in this instance, it was free to enter. But this is a really good example because you can see it starts on 2, jumps to 18, then 33. Now, what we do is I put between 1 and 50,000 into RNG, which stands for a random number, and I'll actually get that on screen in a second. I've not loaded it up. I put between 1 to 50k in RNG, hit generate, whoever we land on would be the winner. However, if we land on an unsold number, which is what happened many times on Monday, we just go back to RNG and we hit generate again. So, but once we land on a winner, so that's what, as you can see, it skips massively with numbers in here, because if a competition doesn't sell out, obviously they're going to be missing ticket numbers, and that reflects in the entry list as well. There's no pain in my voice, Chris. I know I'm not what you mean. Darla, how are we doing, sweetie? Hope you have a good Christmas. But yeah, it was a very, as I say, it was as equally as painful as it was funny. I'll be, you know, it was an equilibrium. It was good fun, but also stressful. But we got there in the end. We found our 5 winners. They've all been paid out as well, by the way. So yeah, it was again equally as painfully as it was funny. Yeah, I'll show you RNG chat. So go to Google, type in a random number generator. Boosh. This is what it looks like. This is how we pick our winners. So again, I'll refresh it. And you know, for the instance of this one, I put between 1 and 50,000 in there, for example. Like that. Again, this is already drawn. So all I'm going to do is, and I'll get you to give me some numbers in a second as well, but I would hit generate. And each time that I hit generate, as we can see, it's going to randomly find a number between that number range. And if we land on a winner, great. If we land on an unsold number, I come back to the screen and I get repetitive strain injury by trying to find our winners for the evening. But yeah, chat, let's use you as an example as well. Give me some numbers and you can see it work for a second time. David, he's in chat. We were just talking about you briefly. So David gave us the runaround yesterday. He gave us the wrong number. So I'm texting him. We turned up at his address and we missed his partner by 2 minutes, I think. She had an opticians? Opticians, I want to say it was, wasn't it? So we missed his partner by like 2 minutes. Part way home, but then returned and gave the switch to his mother-in-law then. So what we got MZ with 385762. And then we got Amy with 89523. The beauty of this is the moment I hit generate, it's going to automatically swap between the minimum and maximum. But here we go, chat. So in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to see it again. Like I say, every time I hit this button, it'll randomly find a number between that number range. Boosh. Nice and easy. And that's how we'll be picking our winners this afternoon. But like I say, every The top 3 comps are the ones that are closing today at 2 p.m, with the exception of this one because it's sold out. So what is actually ending today? So although there's a bunch under quest ending, because these will be the next in line then, so we've kept it accurate. These will be untagged at just after 2 p.m, and then these are the ones that will be ending on the 1st. So myself and Ray will be live on the 1st. And you've got a bunch of auto draws as well, chat, ending on the 29th. I didn't scroll that far down. Go to the auto draw section. These will be drawn automatically on Monday the 29th at 10 p.m. Give us a little time, because whoever wins these, they'll automatically get emailed anyway. But as it is the holiday period, it might just take a little bit longer for the draw results to go up, because I'm not sure. To be fair, I don't think I'm doing anything on the 29th, as far as I'm aware. So either or, just give us a little bit more time to get the results on the website itself, because these are done manually. However, every single winner for the auto draws will get an email anyway, letting them know they've won. So yeah, they're live and ready to go. So I'll talk through them actually. So ending today at 2 p.m. is £10,000 tax-free cash, chat. 10 grand cash we're drawing for today. As long as you get your claim form in, we'll be getting this paid out today as well. It's 49 pence an entry. There's a chance to win up to £1,000 tax-free cash instantly, by the way, just by playing. More tickets equals more chances, of course. However, chat, it's very close to Christmas. Please play responsibly. Play with what you can afford. If you're in a position that you can purchase a couple of tickets, great. If you're not, don't panic. Don't put yourself in financial disposition. Just play with what you can afford, please. But yeah, 49 pence an entry, as I say, and it is hugely undersold. It's like just a smidge over 20% sold. Like if when I checked earlier, it was 20.861, and then loads of recurring numbers. But we'll say it's 20% sold, which means the odds at the main prize are absolutely incredible for you lot. As I say, at 49 pence an entry, you can't go wrong. This is already sold out. Well, I say sold out, it's been given away early, so this was entirely free to enter. I'll get the entry list on the website after this pre-live. And then we got the £300 supermarket e-gift card as well, which is 20 pence to enter. So those 3 competitions are closing today at 2 p.m. with or without you. I won't go through everything else because they're ending on the 1st in terms of the quest ending stuff. So I'll just do a slow scroll through there. Some really, really awesome prizes for you to get involved in. But also you've got auto draws, which are due to end on the 29th at 10 p.m. So we've got did really well last time as the Dior Sauvage. We've got the Lego Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, aka the Black Pearl. We've got the Lego Star Trek. This is essentially a pre-order. So although it's released, it's on back order. So it does say that in the description. It is a pre-order or back order. We got the RTX 5070 gaming PC again, which did really well at 69p or £1,000 cash. The Switch 2 always does well, as we can see here. It's like 30% sold nearly, so that's there. And we got the iPhone 17 Pro Max or 950 quid cash. So they're all ending. So although it's going to be a lot quieter from us here at Comp City giveaways over the Christmas period, you've still got competitions to get involved in and enter. And as I say, we'll periodically jump on to sort out any cash payments. Just don't expect them like immediately, because it is the holiday period, especially like with Christmas and Boxing Day. But I know myself and Ray will do our, but it's hard for us to stay away. I think when you become when you become a business owner, it is hard for you to stay away. You want to check in obviously on your business. You want to make sure that your customers are okay. But yeah, we will make every effort to obviously maintain any cash payments. Any physical prizes won't go out until, well, they won't go out until after the 5th, because the 2nd is the Friday, isn't it? We don't tend to order things. If we're drop shipping in terms of using our suppliers to order direct to you, we might be able to do that. PCs, however, we won't order until the after the 5th, because that's when, you know, everybody will be back in work and wait. So yeah, let me catch up with chat before I do the final breakdown. Who did I miss? Yeah, I like that. That's a good way to put it. The auto draws are auto. The publishing of the results are manual. Tells you how it does on the auto draws themselves, Chris. Open them up. And it explains there how auto draws work for you. They're also in our FAQ. But basically, the website itself just picks a number at random using a pseudo random number generator that's built into the site. Can you get Carter to do this, mate? Carter is always lucky for me. I can. He's literally right next to me now. I'll get him up as a little mascot, shall I? I'll get him up and I'll get him to press the mace for us. By the way, for context, for those of you who don't know who Carter is, it's my little Frenchie. Little lovable arsehole that he is. Let's not get you an RSA 2 days in a row. Mighty Bear, I hope not. I hope not. Carter! I can see him now, actually. He's sort of semi-snoozing, but his eyes are open. Carter, the people have spoken. They would like to see you. Huh? Come on in. Come on in, Stinkies. He's like, come on in. What? So, this is the dude that'll... I'll use this little pause to pick a winner for the 10 grand cash. Yeah? Yeah? This is Carter the Farter. Mighty Bear, don't remind me. To be fair, since I've changed his food, he doesn't fart a lot now. And if he does, they don't smell nuclear anymore. Yes, I remember that. How could I not forget? How could I forget that? No brew offer, but she did take a photo. Although, where are you going? It's Ed. But yeah, it'd be awesome to have a photo with you and your partner in as well, since it was your prize. Was that my dog just sat up when Carter popped on screen? He's giving it. Carter, you got an admirer. You got an admirer. Yeah. Look at it with little buggy eyes. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, you standing up, you? What are you doing? You're going there. But yeah, so I'll get him to like this, boop, on the mouse. See if we can find us a 10 grand winner with his lucky paws. The head tilts, I like that. Right, chat, I'm going to do what I like to call the final breakdowns. Not going to take me long because there's only 3 prizes ending today. So... How you doing, Sam? Again, I know there's some crappy situation, but I hope you have a good Christmas. I'm going to put that in there before I do the thing. I got distracted by that one. So chat, the final breakdown is the top 3 competitions under Quest Ending are closing at 2 p.m. with the exception of this middle one. You all got involved nice and early. It was first come, first serve. So if you missed out, you missed out, unfortunately. But I will get that entry list on the website for you after the pre-live. So, ending today, 2 p.m, 10 grand cash, chat. Think about it. £10,000 tax-free cash that could be transferred into your account today. It's 49p to play. At least get a ticket. That's all I'm saying. It's massively undersold. We still guarantee our draw, so we're still going to go ahead with it. And as I say, at 49p an entry, we could be transferring 10 grand cash to you today. Absolutely insane. Huge. As I say, it's under 25% sold, and will be drawn from... Me and Ray probably be live at 2:15, 2:30, give or take. Around then, before 3 o'clock. But yeah, it's not going to take. It's definitely not going to take me an hour to put 2 things up. We'll probably be live at 2:15, to be honest, because this will be done in a second. We got the £300 supermarket gift card as well up for grabs at 20p an entry, approaching 50% sold. And you've got until 2 p.m. to get involved in those two competitions. All right. These are going to remain under Quest Ending, so I'll do a slow scroll through. But the next line of competitions are our auto draw comps, which will be closing Monday the 29th at 10 p.m. There's some awesome sets of Lego. There's something for you to smell good. There's a PC, a Switch 2, and an iPhone. get your entries in, and good luck with those as well. Like Ray said, the draws are automatic, and our winners will actually find out automatically. You're going to get an email, but the draw results are a manual process. Mad, isn't it? Crazy. Crazy. And the thing is, some people ask us for cash as well. So people ask us for cash comps and stuff, and that's what we want. We want to be able to do bigger cash prizes, chat. We want to be able to do 20, 30, 40, 50 grand. I know one day it'd be amazing to do I'm not saying that 50 grand's not life-changing money. There's a lot you can do with that, but like, be awesome, you know, in a year or two's time to be doing 100 grand cash. But we just need people to get involved. I think I would cry. Do you know, if someone phoned me and said you won 10 grand, God, just the relief. Just that, you know, and it's tax-free. It lands in your account. Just think what you can do is, if you've got X amount of debt, you can pay a chunk of that off just before Christmas. It gives you that buffer before the new year, like January, February, and March, where people are recovering. I don't know if I would cry, but I'd just be, yeah. Like that would, like if you got a mortgage or something, you could do an extra payment towards your mortgage and knock a year or two off in terms of, you know, paying off the principal. There's so much you could do with 10 grand, which is mad. Open to outside UK, that will get more people involved? No. We're UK and Northern Ireland only, and if you're opening to... The thing is, every country has different laws around when it comes to prize competitions and stuff like that. So, yeah, massive headache. Massive headache. Why would they question where the money comes from? It's a bit different. It's not like we don't have an account like what's the word? So it's not like me sending you money from my personal account to you, where normally when it's 10 grand and above that it will flag up. We use an account that's obviously related to our business. And, you know, so we can transfer a lot more than a regular account. I'm going to buy 64 gig of RAM with that. Well, you're only going to have about £2 change, Amy. Ay, ay, ay. I would buy more beer. A bloody PC. So, yeah, as I say, get your entries in chat. It's 49 pence to play. Guaranteed draw from 2 p.m. is when it closes, and then we'll be going live about 2:15 then. But chat, what I'm going to do then is give you a chance to bag yourself some store credit with me. I can hear WhatsApp going off. I can't read that out. Just Ray update. He just said he's done our texts and emails for today. Let's just say he's a typical bloke. Love him. Right, okay, so some of you already know what this is about. I am going to be finding a £10. Do you know what? It's Christmas Eve. F it. This is going to be £20 store credit instead of a tenner. So I'm going to double it up for Christmas Eve. I'm still going to play the game of higher or lower. How am I going to do that? I'm going to put the stakes up on higher or lower as well, right? So, yeah, I'm going to put the stakes up on that. So it's going to be £20 we're playing for. If you decide that you want to play higher or lower, then it'll be £10 that you walk away with if you lose. If you win, I'll give you £40 store credit, or like to your wallet. And if a joker appears, I'll add a tenner on. So you could walk away with £50 store credit. Could. Not guaranteed, obviously. But yeah, it's Christmas Eve. Bugger it. Let's give you something more. More. Nil pois. But yeah, bottom line is you can still walk away with a tenner anyway. So I'll be nice. I'll be nice. So yeah, how it works, chat, if you're... I volunteer as tribute. If you're new here, and it's the first time you're seeing this wheel, How it works is give me a number between 1 and 75. Only one number per person. I don't want you swapping and changing that number. I'll spin the wheel 5 times for a chance in this case to win a £20 store credit. If, however, it goes between like 2 winners, for example, I'll split the store credit between you. So that'll still be functional. And then we'll sort that out. What can I play? What have I got? Some of the 2. I'll play the 2 Christmas things I got on here. Jingle bell, and then I'll spin. Damn. Try not to spam your number either, Daniel. Because otherwise I'm going to think there's multiple people with 20. Michael Caine. Dan, I know you want 20. Chillax. Because otherwise you're going to slow me down admin process. Because I'm going to be like, oh, because hang on, how many are in there? You put 1. I'll ignore the multiple comments here. So that's 2, 3, 4. I think you put it in 4 times, and if I wasn't paying attention to the name, that means there would be 5 people getting, 4 people getting a £5. Right, let's spin the wheel, chat. £20 wallet top up. 17. Anybody in chat with 17? Nope. Started from MZ, didn't it? Yeah, started from MZ with 25. So nope. We go again. Having a sip of piss. 64. And also chat, if anyone's won, I know I said this at the start of the stream, but there's more people watching. If anyone's won an instant win or has opted for a cash alternative from Monday's draw, I'll be sorting payments out after this as well. 64, not there. All right, let's go again, chat. Let's go again. 35. 35. It's 35 in chat. Nope. Oh, we got Mike Daly. Anyone sharing Mike's number? No, just Mike. Mike, what are you looking to do? Are you sticking with £20 store credit, or do you want to play a game of higher or lower? What would you like to do? By the way, while he's figuring out what he wants to do, higher or lower is basically, I got a deck of cards. If he decides to play, I shuffle them, as you can see here. Oh, you'll play higher or lower. So I'm shuffling a deck of cards, or trying to. Emphasis on the trying. I'll show him the top card. He then says higher or lower. If he wins, he walks away with a £40 store credit. If he loses, he walks away with a tenner. If I show a joker on screen, I'll add an additional tenner to his overall total anyway. So what would that be? Worst case scenario, if a joker comes up, 30 quid. Best case scenario, 50 quid. Lisa, have an amazing Christmas, lovely. Give my love to Richie and enjoy, because I know you're going to get very, very merry. I've seen the old Smokey somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it, but my brain remembers you sharing the moonshine. Right, Mike, higher or lower than a 4? Whoop. Higher or lower than a 4? What would you like to do? Dum 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 dum. Gotta play that again. That's quite catchy. Oh, that was the wrong one. Mike says higher. This one. Right, Mike says higher. Yes! Here it is! Gaboosh! So you doubled your money. Mikey boy, just send me the email address that's linked to your account and I will top your wallet up with £40. How about that, good sir? Merry Christmas Eve. Like it. That was fun, actually. Glad we found a winner. So £40 is all to Mike Daly. Just send me, so it's just easy for me to track your account directly. Give me the email link to your account via our business page, and I will top that up for you. I'm going to get the entry list done for the 5 lots of £100 cash given away today, so that'll pop up an entry list shortly. And like I say, any outstanding instant wins that are due cash payments. Also, just to bear in mind, any physical prizes won't be ordered until the new year, but any cash payments or alternatives, I'll get those sorted in a moment. But I do want another cup of tea first, like. Cup of tea. I'll sort out Mike's store credit, like, and then I'll get on doing the other admin stuff, right? But chat, you have just over 2 hours. If you haven't already, you've just got over 2 hours to get involved in the 10 grand cash comp. There is the £300 supermarket voucher as well. But chat, 10 grand cash that could be in your account today. But yeah, we're gonna love you and leave you, chat. Have an amazing Christmas if we don't see you before, because I know people might be running around shopping. Some of you might not be able to tune into the live in a couple of hours. Absolutely fine. But other than that, have an amazing Christmas. Have an awesome New Year. And we will see you soon. Goodbye, Felicias. Peace. Love ya. Yeah, man. And you, bro, Sam. I'll sort you out in a moment. As I say, I know. Yeah, it was kind of sad, but it was also, I know you needed the vent, so you're more than welcome to do that, dude. That's, I hate the big C, man. Hate it. My nan, strange nan, but still my nan all the same, is going through something similar at the moment, lover. Yeah. But she's considerably older. And it becomes inevitable at that point, I guess, doesn't it? But still, it's not easy. So as I say, Sam, we'll get you sorted, dude. Nicola, you too. The other Nicola, see you in a little while. Gemma, Darla, see you in a bit. And we'll love you and leave you. As I say, chat, 10 grand cash. It's 49p. I can't stress this enough. It's hugely undersold. And the reason we're like, 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand is the fact because it's so undersold, it just means better odds for you. Because it's not going to sell out today. It is not going to sell out today. Of course it's not. But, as I say, because it's under 25% sold, may not get much over that, even with texts and emails. Just means even better odds for you. And for those of you that, before I sign off properly, in terms of like one ticket winners, I'm not sure if you can afford one ticket, get one ticket. Because Victoria, that we delivered the Legendary Tech Bundle to yesterday, won with one ticket. And she thought, she entered, forgot about it, didn't think she'd ever win, and we delivered over 10 grand's worth of tech to her yesterday. So, yeah. But other than that, have an amazing Christmas if we don't see you on the live draw, and we shall see you, well, we'll see most of you probably in the new year, anyway. But other than that, chat, love you and leave you, and good luck to everyone that's getting involved in